Hello, Edisto. Hello, Edisto. The people and the places you love and you know. Hello, Edisto. Don't you want to go back to Edisto to see the people and the places you love and you know? Hello, Edisto. Hello, Edisto.
Well, that wasn't at all easy to see. There's a lot that is easier to see than that, and you probably don't want to rewind that. We're going to go down the road, down 174 right now, near the Serpentarium, and we're going to visit a business called Peanuts. I think it's just called Peanuts. I don't know if Joel and Beth Daly have got a name for the business or not. I think Brooke, their daughter, also has something to do with it, but the only person I ever see working there is Joel. So we're going to go down there and visit our new business on Edisto. Hello, Edisto. As you are coming down Highway 174 right before the Serpentarium, or if you're leaving Edisto right after the Serpentarium, you'll see this peanut truck on the side of the road, and they have got some absolutely great peanuts. I had some the other day, and we're talking to Joel Daly right now, the owner of this place. How are you, Joel?
I'm doing well, man. Thanks for stopping by, David.
Can you give us a little bit of a explanation of what you got going on here?
Well, everybody down here seems to have peanuts that are in refrigeration. And back home where I live in Columbia, we have several guys that do this. They have peanut trailers like this where they keep them hot, they cook them fresh, they bring them straight out and sell them to you. And like most things, I think they're better hot, or at least warm.
I agree.
They're good cold too, don't get me wrong. I love peanut anyway, hot or cold, but I think they're better warm.
I agree.
And people are loving the warm concept, and it's something that wasn't down here that I saw a little niche for and hope it's going to work out and be something I can do to retire on down the road.
I think it's great, and you got some jewelry for sale. What is this about?
This is my granddaughter's thing. She's 8 years old. She makes these little bracelets, and she is a hustler, man. She's doing well. So as we pop, you sell my bracelets for me. So as you see, they're out here, and she's doing well. She sold a lot of them today. She's probably sold, I don't know, $50 worth today. She's a go-getter.
All right, well, go on inside and show us your operation here. Looks like you got 3 vats here.
Yes, sir. We have 3 very large pots, which I've had for a long time. This one, they have green, new crop peanuts in. I try to keep the same ones every week. These are jumbo white peanuts. I had jumbo white peanuts here in a Cajun. Spot by the farmer's market on Fridays, pick these peanuts up, bring them straight down here, cook them, so they're about as fresh as you can get them.
Well, it sounds like it. This is a family operation. It's going to be going on for a long time here on Edisto.
Saturdays and Sundays from now till cold weather. Excuse me, I'm probably going to cut back to just Saturdays during the winter time.
And the hours are
9 to 5-ish.
9 to 5. Okay, Joel, we appreciate your interview today. End by saying hello, Edisto.
Hello, Edisto.
All right, thank you, Joel.
Thank you, buddy.
And those were some yummy peanuts. You know, there are some things that are legal and some things that are illegal on Edisto. I think the things that are legal are more important, and also they may be illegal on other beaches, but not with us. We'll take a look now. Just thought I'd take a little bit of B-roll before leaving to go to the marina. Isn't it beautiful out here on Edisto? Unbelievable. There's all the happy people, and look at the shaboomies. Yeah, I'm not talking about female body parts, no. Shaboomies are those blue and blue things, blue to light blue. Do you know what? I just found out. That's my hair. Looks great. They're illegal. These shaboomies are illegal on Myrtle Beach. And you know what else is illegal? Drinking on the beach. You know what's not illegal on Edisto? Shaboomies and drinking on the beach. So hey, come to Edisto soon, and we'll see you later. And hello, Edisto. Congratulations going out to Captain Chris Kubik of the boat Sweep Spot, and of course his crew, on winning the Edisto Invitational Bill Fishing Tournament, the Governor's Cup 2023. They released 11 sailfish and 1 marlin, and 1 guy named Marlin who stowed away on the boat. Hello, Edisto. In front of me is a truck leaving the beach. It's got a little emblem on the back of it. It says Low Country, South Carolina Chapter of Heroes on the Water. stopped and looked this up, and that's a chapter of people that help veterans reintegrate into society with paddle boats. And I think that's really nice, and just thought I'd bring it to you so you'll have something to look up later on tonight. Hello, Edisto. Among some of the strange sights I saw this month of July and August of 2023 was this truck right here, or SUV rather, Blue Ridge Rabbit Meat Company. Farm fresh rabbit meat since 2010. Wow, I got a confession. This piqued my curiosity. I'm thinking about calling them and actually ordering some rabbit meat, you know. I got a confession even deeper than that. I have personally eaten rabbit meat. Yes, I have. As a growing up young country boy in Georgia, South Georgia, my dad used to shoot rabbits, and he used to shoot squirrel. There were times when Mama would fry up squirrel and would fry up rabbit, and we would have chicken and dumplings as well as rabbit and dumplings and squirrel and dumplings. Boy, we ate all those meat groups back in Georgia. But anyway, I thought this was kind of interesting, and I wanted to share it with you, so hello, Edisto. Just 30 minutes up the road from Edisto is a little place called Hollywood Petting Zoo, and it's on Tougadoo Road. And we visited with them, and here's what we saw.
These are African crested porcupines.
African crested porcupines. They're huge. I didn't know porcupines were this big.
Yeah, these are the largest in the world.
The largest in the world. And do they quill? Do they throw their quills?
They back into you.
They back into you.
They'll raise them up and then back into you.
Oh, Lord. This is a beautiful koi pond you have. Oh, my gosh. How long did it take you to dig this?
Well, I had a little tiny backhoe, and I finished everything in about a day and a half.
My God.
White peacock and a regular peacock back there.
A white peacock and a regular peacock. And is that a hen in there with him?
No. This little guy right here, he's the meanest thing on the whole property.
Oh, no, really?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
He will eat you alive.
And what is it called?
It's called a frizzle. He's a rooster. He's called a frizzle rooster.
A frizzle rooster. That is a huge turkey.
Yeah, we got that as a baby, and we're gonna actually let him just walk around the property here before too much longer.
Oh, really?
Yep.
He's very tame then, huh?
Oh yeah, he's very tame.
Beautiful coloration.
He's very tame.
The landscaping is amazing here too. I just can't get over the flowers. I can't grow things this well at all.
Really?
No.
And they just seem to take off.
They do. Look at that guy. What is that?
This is an African crowned crane.
African crowned what now?
Crane.
Crane.
We raised this one from a baby.
Oh, he's beautiful. Very. Oh, what are these motions about? Is that?
He's dancing. He's putting a show on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No kidding. He dances a lot better than I do, that's for sure. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, he's putting on a show.
Oh, wow, he's huge. Very huge. Very slow, too. Look at that.
At times.
Oh, he can move if he wants
yeah.
to? Really? What type of tortoise is
That's
this?
the sulcata tortoise from Africa.
Sulcata?
Sulcata. That's the third largest tortoise in the world. They get up to 200 pounds.
And this one is how old?
I've had it for 22 years.
Oh, wow. How many pounds do you think he is? Is at least 100, isn't
At
he?
least.
Yeah, he's solid. He's coming over here.
Mm-hmm.
What is their diet?
Fruits and vegetables. No meat.
No meat.
This guy is a leopard tortoise from Africa also. He comes from
A
Africa.
leopard tortoise. Oh, beautiful. How beautiful is that? Just gorgeous. Here he goes. His head's out now. And are they also very slow?
No, they're pretty fast.
And they get how old?
They get about the size of this brick.
Oh, no larger than that.
No.
He's about there then.
Yep, almost. When I first moved here, which I built this house in 2000, I had over 200 pair of parrots.
My God.
I had 15 pair of large macaws, right on down to the little conures. And it just, food and everything just went out of sight. And it was just, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah. Have they ever gotten away from you?
They have, but believe it or not, they come back.
Do they really?
Yeah.
They know when they got it good.
Just like the crane. The crane got out, flew right through the top of the netting one day, and she was gone.
Oh my
I said,
God.
wow, she looks so beautiful flying away. And next morning she was in the front yard.
Oh my God.
My wife kind of corralled her into the garage until I got home, and I put her back in the cage.
That's amazing.
I had a camel for 19 years.
Wow.
That was hard when he died.
Yes.
Because I got him when he was 5 weeks old and bottle fed him too. But you form different bonds with different animals. I mean, I had a zebra that I bought at a week and a half old and bottle fed her, but there was no real bond there, so to speak.
Right.
Because, I mean, she was tame, and because the lady that bought her from me said that she has never seen a zebra that was this tame. I said, well, she was raised with horses around people.
She probably thinks she identifies as a horse.
Yeah. This is Harriet.
Harriet. Oh, Harriet's beautiful.
Harriet's been playing in the water.
Harriet is just a regular run-of-the-mill pig, right?
Yeah.
All we can get is the view of the snout here. Harriet.
All right, Harriet. Sit, baby. Sit. Harriet, sit.
Sits.
Sit.
That's the kangaroo.
Good girl.
I've never seen a pig sit before and then wag its tail. It says, "We bite."
Yes, they do.
And they can probably take a finger off.
They're all breeders. And all we do is get, they lay eggs, they hatch them, and then we'll take the babies from them. But they're not friendly. You have to fight to get babies or eggs from them.
No kidding.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
But I've had a bad route with raccoons this year.
Yeah?
We thought the raccoons were actually getting in the cage and killing the birds. But no, what they would do, they would put 2 or 3 raccoons on one side and then scare them to the other side and eat the birds through the wire.
Oh my God. Do you have a favorite of these birds?
Yeah. You see these birds right here?
Now is that a cockatiel or is
That's
that?
a cockatoo.
Okay, that's a cockatoo there. I
Yeah.
thought that looked like Beretta's bird.
Raise your crest. Raise your crest. But these are my favorites right here.
These are your favorite? They're very colorful.
You ever see Rio?
Rio?
The movie?
No, I have not seen that.
Okay, well these birds are in Rio. These are the only things on the whole property that needs permits because they're on the endangered species list. But yeah, I've got to have federal permits to keep these.
Well, they are absolutely beautiful. I mean, I love the color. And they're from where?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Yep.
This end one is that also?
This is a cockatoo. It's a very rare cockatoo.
And these Rio birds, they're called Rios?
Well, they're called Queen of Bavarian or either Golden Conure.
Oh, okay.
Their common name is Golden Conure.
Look at that guy. Now, what's this guy's name?
His name is Rue.
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 Is Rue friendly?
Oh yeah.
Pretty bird.
Rue friendly.
I'm just going to film you from out here because I want to let Rue have somebody he knows there.
Yeah, well, he won't bother you.
Okay.
Pretty bird.
Come on, buddy.
Hi, Rue.
Come on, Rue.
Pretty bird.
You want some grass?
So he grazes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're vegetarians. And you see how the hair changes its coarseness from here down?
Yes.
That's what was sticking in the mama's pouch.
Oh, okay.
All this was hanging outside the pouch.
Okay. And it never changes from that day on, huh?
Well, no, it will because you see the coloration in the neck is red.
Uh-huh.
He'll change to be red because he's known as the red kangaroo.
Now, how old is Rue?
Rue is about 15 months old.
Oh, he's very big for that age.
This is the largest kangaroo in the world. He gets 6 foot tall.
6 foot. Oh my God.
So I got to go up with the sides.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's going to outgrow this thing pretty quick.
Yeah.
Can you tell the people your hours of operation here?
Yes, 1 to 4 on Sundays in the afternoon.
Okay. And do you have a phone number? You just want them to show up?
I have a phone number. It's 843-693-2006.
All right. And what is the name of this? Is because all I see is petting zoo.
Yeah, we've been kind of throwing that around, and I think what we're going to actually end up putting on the paperwork is the petting zoo of Hollywood.
Okay.
I think what a lot of people like is we don't charge admission.
No, but
we just work off of donations.
Well, donations certainly are helpful. These animals they're not free to feed, that's for sure.
No, they're not, especially if you feed them right.
Right. You got donkeys too. I'm not familiar with white donkeys.
Yeah. I'll tell you, once you get back there, I'll tell you a story on this one species of donkey. Donkeys, they got a cross on their back.
Right.
What people don't realize, donkeys are the only animal in the world that has a cross on its back.
Why would that be?
That's the species of donkey that Mary was supposed to have ridden in on top of Jesus.
Wow. Ours have a cross too, but is there a certain type name for that donkey?
Well, the true ones are Sicilian.
Sicilians. Okay.
But if it's got a little bit of a cross on the back, it was just crossbred somewhere along the line.
And at the very beginning, I don't know that I got your name on this thing because I'm not sure it was running. So can you tell me all the people who are involved with running this place?
Well, my wife and I, Wayne and Olga, are the ones that run this place.
Okay, Wayne and Olga.
Yep.
What a beautiful. Look how tame that donkey is. You couldn't get nowhere near close to mine like that. No.
And you see the big roll on the neck?
Yes.
That's where they store fat, like a camel in a hump.
Yeah.
That's where they store fat for the winter.
Now, do they primarily eat just grass?
Yeah, grass. Well, they'll eat these leaves here.
Oh, okay.
You can see they don't eat weeds.
Okay, right. They don't eat the weeds. They've got it made over there. Look at that little stable there.
Yeah. And see now, those 2 goats back there, those are Nubian goats. Those are milk goats.
Nubian?
Yeah. A lady gave those to us about 6 weeks ago. Said she just couldn't handle them.
Oh, wow. So
they've gotten tamer and tamer and tamer ever since the longer we keep them.
you're not per se a rescue, but you rescued
No,
these.
I mean, we rescued that pig too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In 2016, a couple came up here and said, "Could you babysit this pig for a week and a half for us?" Yeah, sure.
A week and a half.
That was 2016. Yeah.
And he's got a rack of horns there.
Yep.
I guess if he got angry enough, he could use those.
Yeah, they could.
Jesse. Oh, that is that Jesus cross there you were talking about.
Yep. And see, that one's been crossed with something.
I didn't even know I had one behind me.
Oh, yeah. Right on you.
My goodness, this is the closest I've been to a donkey in my life.
Yeah.
I get to pet mine on the nose a little bit. Hi there.
Well, you can do anything you want to these.
Hi there. How are you? Animals are very wonderful, wonderful creatures, and often better than many people I know.
Oh, I used to, well, when I worked for Homeland Security after 9/11.
Wow.
Stayed with them for 14 years, but 5 of those years I was a canine explosive detector. So me and the dog walked around the airport and searched luggage and did everything from there. After I retired from there, it was still here that I needed to do that.
Yeah.
So I went contract with the Department of State and went to Baghdad for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
But, you know, I trust an animal way before I trust humans.
You've got a lovely place, and I thank you for showing it to us, and thank you for being on Hello Edisto. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. What a great time that was. Make sure you make plans to go by and see Wayne and Olga at the Hollywood Petting Zoo on Tougadoo Road. Their operating hours are from 1 to 4 on Sundays. I think Sundays only right now. And admission is free, so you can't beat that. I also had the pleasure to stop by and see what could be our most senior female citizen on Edisto, who was actually born on Edisto. Her name is Miss Jenny Beldo. And Miss Jenny was delightful. She was there with her grandson, Mr. Alex Roden, and this is how that interview went. Hello, Edisto. I'm talking to Miss Jenny today. She is 99 years young, and she has been on Edisto for quite a while. Miss Jenny, can you tell me when you first came to Edisto, and what's your story?
I retired in 1961.
1961. Where did you live?
New York, from Metropolitan Life.
Metropolitan Life. Wow.
Insurance company.
Wow. That's a lot of years, and you've been on Edisto for how long?
Since then.
Yeah, and you're how old are you, Miss Jenny?
Well, I was born 1924 in August.
Oh my. So you are 99 years old.
Yes.
Now, do you think there's anybody older than you here on the island?
I really don't know.
Well, I tell you, you look great. I want to thank you for doing this little podcast for Hello Edisto, and have a happy birthday. I hear you had a pretty good one. Had family down.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was wonderful.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Now, what do you contribute your long life to?
I don't know. The Lord.
The Lord. That's a good place to start right there. I guess you eat what you want to eat. In other words, you don't diet any certain way.
No, I don't.
Just good eating and the Lord.
Yes, I was born here on Edisto Island in 1924.
Actually born here, not born in Charleston. You were born on this island.
Yes.
But there are not many people that can say, I was born on Edisto. Lots of people that say, I live on Edisto, were never born on Edisto. I can't even imagine what it was like back then because you didn't have anything but midwives and the Lord. That was about it.
And I think my grandson has a part there that I was a birth.
Oh, let's get that grandson in here. Mr. Alex is a person I take to the airport for the Edisto Island shuttle quite a lot, and he is a great man. He is a retired teacher. You can tell him about yourself, can't you?
Yeah, about myself.
Yeah.
I was born on St. Helena, but I lived in New York most of my adult life, and then I lived in Chicago, and then I came back here to be with my grandmother. Yes.
That's a beautiful story.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, I was going to say, my grandmother, she's real intimate about her background, because when I always tell everybody, she built the air carriers for the Army and the Navy in New York. She was a builder, and I always tell her that she is, you need to have a poster of her holding up a hammer, because she lost many a ship during World War I.
Well, what about that? Do you remember your shipbuilding days? You actually built ships?
Yeah, the Brooklyn Navy Yard.
Oh my goodness. My
Brooklyn
goodness.
Navy Yard, and I used to work there. I was a welder.
Yeah.
A welder?
Yes. Third class too.
Really? Mm-hmm. My goodness gracious. Well, you've lived a very good and long life, and you don't look like you're slowing down too much.
Well, I try to keep myself together.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you very much for the interview. And look, we're going to visit you again sometime, because you've got to be one of the most interesting, most wise people. And I think the world of your grandson. He's just a fabulous man as well. And we're very happy to know you. And Edisto's very fortunate to have the both of you. And now it's time to check in with our man about town, Mr. Cubby Huffines. Here's Cubby seen with DJ Torch down at the Briny Swine. Cubby also went to visit Tropical Ice Snow Cone at the Wednesday Market, and he got some footage of the legendary bonefish at Big Bay Creek Park, or Bay Creek Park, however you say that, as well as the amazing Andrew Beam. And we're going to bring it to you right now. Hello, Edisto.
Up with me, beep beep. Well, I'm a road runner, honey, and you can't keep up with me. Beep beep. Come on and dance with me, baby, 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 you and me. Well, move it over, honey.
Thank you for being with us for our 5th edition of the Hello Edisto podcast. We'd also like to thank our friends over at I Love Edisto, as well as our friends at The Edisto News. If you've got an idea about a show or would like to send us a video clip or a picture or anything you would like, story idea, if you want to be a guest, hey, here's how to do it. Hit us up at helloedisto@gmail.com. And until the next time, hello, Edisto.